The race-offs. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, I think they may be race-offs. I think the Serbian one in particular, and as we were talking earlier about the Australian situation, it's a little bit subjective, right?
Yeah. It's about the country. Your country wants to win medals, and what are you going to do? You know, Murray's an awesome teamboat paddler, and this will be interesting to see what they can produce here. And
the fellows are on the start line. We've got Laurens Panakouk from Belgium, lane 1. Max Hoff, lane 2. Lane 3 is Murray Stewart from Australia. Lane 4, Dejan Pajic from Serbia. Lane 5, Miroslav Kirchev from Bulgaria. Lane 6, Marko Tomasevic from Serbia. Lane 7, our mate Ken Wallace from Australia. Lane 8, Jo Sondre Solhag from Norway. And lane 9, Mr. René Holten Poulsen from Denmark.
So far in the World Cup season, Max Hoff has got 2 golds. René at the bottom of your picture has 2 silvers, and Fernando Pimenta from Portugal, who's not here today, has 2 bronzes, right? And they're off.
Murray Stewart likes to get out fast. Lane 3 there, you just saw him on your screen. And Max Hoff obviously in lane 2. Bit of a steam engine.
Just keep him in check.
Sometimes keeps, you know, the pace strong throughout and even splits the whole way down. And then we see Ken Wallace in lane 7, typically behind after 250 meters, but to never ever count that guy out in the last half of the race.
One of the hardest men to beat in the last 250, I believe.
A lot of power coming from the arms and legs of Murray Stewart there from Australia, charging out fast. He's got Max Hoff on his left, just in his rear view, and you never want to count him out in the second half of the race either.
With a name like the Hoff, Hasselhoff, you know, the king of the beach, how could you beat this man?
Marko Tomasevic there in lane 6, looking really good, and as I mentioned, the support for Serbia sticker on the back of his boat, just calling attention to the flooding and the devastation that they've experienced. Billions of dollars of damage, unfortunately.
And René Holten Poulsen in the bottom lane. He's actually changed his coach in the last few months, changed tactics, or he has tactics now.
He's always had tactics, and you know, we've seen lots of great races from René. Yeah, he's working with the great Zoltan Bako from Hungary originally, and he's coached some great athletes over the years. Really seeing a big, strong push from Murray here, up to not quite at the 500, but doesn't seem to be letting up.
And within about an hour's time, he's also going to be going again in the K4 1000.
Yeah, it should be interesting. A bit of backing up there for him. That's going to really sting in the back half of that K4 race, I believe.
Yeah, paddling like he's got something to prove here, just coming up to the halfway mark. Looking like a 143 split with Max Hoff just about a second and a half behind. Murray's stroke rate might have just slowed up just a touch. It'll be interesting to see what Max does now. Max seems to be picking it up a tad. And Marko Tomasevic, should mention Laurens Panakouk over in lane 1 there, seems to be holding pace quite well. And as we've seen, lane 1 can be quite advantageous in Szeged. Second Serbian, lane 4, Dejan Pajic. Strong performance from him. I can't say that I've ever raced against him before. I'm not.
No, I raced him in the heat of the K1 500 yesterday. He was very powerful, so he could have something here in the back end for us and light it up.
Max is not letting Murray go. He's staying on him. And I think it's going to be a Max and Murray battle in the last 300 meters here, just as we come into the 250.
3/4 of the length. He's pulling him back. He's really pushing now.
Marko Tomasevic seems to be putting himself in good contention for a bronze medal, but don't count out René Holten Poulsen down in lane 9, or Max, or Ken Wallace actually. He's not too far behind. He's got a bit, but that's I've seen.
Max is making his move.
Just taking the lead there. He's really strong. Look at the rating go now.
Max's stroke rate is coming up quite a bit, coming into the last 100 meters. Max is showing why he's class of the field these days.
The reigning world champion.
But Ken Wallace on the bottom of your screen, don't count him out for a medal. He's charging past.
Last 100 meters to go, and
really
it's going to
hard.
Max Hoff's going to take it, but Kenny Wallace at the bottom of your picture is absolutely flying.
Germany, Australia, Serbia. The battle of the countries.
We've got 2 Aussies here battling it out for the 2nd and 3rd spot. Really, really incredible finish from both Australians. Wow.
That's a classic race there.
I can't remember the last time I've seen 2 Aussies on the podium.
That's massive.
Murray and Ken, great battle there, and Max showing why he's the mass of the field.
Yeah, that's unbeaten in the last 4 international races. That's a pretty solid effort to keep on your game for nearly a year now.
Yeah, he always says he's got to be top of his game just in order to win the German trials, which is true. But he's basically the guy with the target on his back now.
Yeah, you're a hunted man when you keep winning. It's a stressful thing, I could imagine.
Great race for Murray Stewart. Really, you know, left it all out there and showed that he's in K1 form.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting in the Australian camp now to see what happens with 2 guys on the podium. That's a class field, I suppose. And
important to note that's Australia's first and second medal now in the 1,000-meter K1 on the World Cup scene. So, and not even half a boat between Murray and Ken. Really impressive from Ken though. That last 250 was nuts.
Yeah,
that's just nuts. He's the only guy in the world that can do that.
That was. Yeah.
And when you interview him, we say, "Why do you do that?" He says, "I don't know. I just need to get as far as I can."
Yep.
He likes to pretend like it's a slingshot and really throw himself at the line at the last minute. And
he doesn't always hang back too far in the 500 though. So I mean, you know, he's got the speed off the line and he's fast in the 200. So
the official results are up.
Max Hoff takes it for Germany. Murray Stewart, silver medal for Australia. Ken Wallace, bronze medal for Australia as well.
Australia on the podium. It's less than 0.4 of a second behind